This story comes to us from NBCnews.com. Now, some of you called this. Some of you were right when you called it. I did the editorial on this when it actually happened. And some of you called it correctly. Yeah. After surveillance video showing a white Ohio police chief leaving a KKK note on a black officer's raincoat made national news, the identity of the officer remained a mystery. Now, on Thursday, Sheffield Lake police officer Keith Poole came forward to detail the incident in June that resulted in his former boss's ouster. Remember, they got rid of the chief for that. And to allege other encounters that he described as demeaning. Now, the video obtained over the summer by NBC affiliate WKYC of Cleveland captured then police chief Anthony Campo standing at the department's copier and placing the Klan printout on the coat. And if you recall in that editorial, when the officer read it, he kind of went, and the chief, I'm just kidding with you, buddy, remember? And I thought, well, he was laughing. He got the joke. Some of you said, no, he was laughing because that's what you do when you feel way uncomfortable and awkward and embarrassed. You kind of go, yeah, joke's on me. And so some of you were right. Poole said in an interview this week that when he returned to his desk, Campo told other officers, all of whom were white, to come see the sign. Poole said it was not funny to them and they walked away from it. Now, Campo didn't stop there, according to Poole and his attorneys, who announced legal action this last Thursday. Poole alleged that Campo fashioned a KKK-style hat out of paper and told him he had to wear it on his next call. He said it was so demeaning and so disrespectful to me. Poole had planned to report the incident, which he knew had been recorded in office surveillance video, but a union representative beat him to it. He said that he was the first black officer to work at the agency, which has about 14 officers, and that he had been repeatedly targeted by Campo in his less than a year at the department. Poole said there was no African Americans applying there. The first incident happened before he even started work last year. Instead of sending Poole a picture of his new patrol car, Campo sent him a photo of a vehicle on 20-inch rims with tinted windows. Poole, who has been a police officer for 19 years and was previously a school resource officer, said Officer Poole, SRO. So he's profiling him, to wear big old car, big rims, and he's profiling him. Instead of sending, I said that one, but he added, it threw me. What is he talking about? What is this about? But even so, Poole joined the police department. Around Halloween, he said Campo targeted him again, pinning a photo of the Grim Reaper on the bulletin board. Poole's face was inserted, which read underneath, the Raccoon Reaper. Ouch. And this is pretty lengthy, but the one I want to get you to, and I'll let you read it, there's a link to this whole thing in the description box. The one I really wanted to point out was when Poole says, Poole alleged that after a second black officer joined the department, the two were sitting in a patrol car when Campo approached them with yet another tinted window remark. Poole quoted Campo as saying, it looked like y'all's windows are tinted, but the windows are open. So, of course, after much, to do, it was the Klan sign on the raincoat that got rid of this police chief. Now, this Poole seems like a really nice guy because I'm sure he should have reported every single little incident. I don't know, maybe he did. But y'all called it. Y'all said, we were saying, he's laughing, not because he kind of gets it, and he's laughing because he's embarrassed. Y'all were right. Y'all called that one. And so he did speak out. I wanted to bring that follow up to you, that he did come forward and say, look, this police chief he's been profiling us racially, and he's racist, and he didn't say the word racist, but I mean, what he's saying pretty much makes him out to be racist. I mean, you know, and the remarks he's been saying. And so what do you all think about it? Let me know.